Yeah.
Generation.Exploration National Park Road Trip! Hi! Welcome back! This week we went to, well, we went a lot of places actually. We spent most of the week in New York State, and we started by visiting people in North Tonawanda, and a couple friends went with us to Niagara Falls, which was pretty awesome. And we actually put Nash in a little rain jacket, and everyone went to the bottom and stood right at the bottom of the falls on the American side. Yeah, that wasn't really that fun. It was just a lot of water in the eyes. Like, you could look at it for a second and then you had to look away because the water pellets would hurt. So there was that. And other than that, Niagara Falls was really beautiful. We have made it to this observation point, and it is beautiful. Tell me about your fashion choice today, Mason.
I'm still working on it.
Okay, from Buffalo, we headed east, and instead of going through Rochester, we went south of the Finger Lakes, and we started with Letchworth, which is like southwest of Rochester. Letchworth is a really beautiful state park with like 3 waterfalls, maybe more, but 3 giant waterfalls. Just this beautiful like canyon kind of. It looks like the Grand Canyon, but with trees and not just desert. I can't really say that. I haven't been to the Grand Canyon, but it's what I imagine it to look like. It's really beautiful. If you're not much for hiking or you physically can't, this is a pretty good park because there's just a lot of pull-offs on the side where you walk like 3 feet and you're right there looking at the gorgeous view. If you really like hiking, there are a lot of great trails for that too. Then we kept going east towards Glen Watkins State Park. This is an update from Watkins Glen State Park, and we're finally getting cooled down today by some gray clouds and the possibility of rain. Woo! You excited? Oh, the doggies look excited. Both of them are behind
Wyatt's excited to stay in the bus and watch the dogs
Woo!
because he doesn't want to get wet.
Ribbit, ribbit. So we pull in and park, and it starts pouring, but it was actually kind of nice because it had been really hot that day. When we got there, there was like a race car driver, number 4 there, signing autographs. I don't know what that was about, but then we started walking, and it kept pouring as we were walking and such, but it was really beautiful there. And it's just like you're in this crevice in between the rocks, and there's just these little waterfalls and like a trail, and you're kind of cutting through little caves to walk up these steps and be higher up with the water, and there's just little beautiful waterfalls. The next day, I went to Buttermilk Falls, which, okay, let me tell you. I went to Buttermilk Falls and parked in the parking lot at the top of the hill, which you don't have to pay to park in that parking lot. And I looked at the map, not understanding which way it was oriented, so I hiked away from the like famous or like more beautiful parts of the park and walked up towards this lake, and it was so quiet. I saw a baby rattlesnake, the lake, the little dam that holds back the lake, a beautiful little cascading waterfall. I was like, wow, this park is so cute. No one really comes here. Oh, it's so private. Oh, I love it. And I got back to my moped, which is what I drove to that park, and I looked at the map again, and I realized that I had explored like this much of the map, because I'm up here, and there's like this much the other direction. So I walked down there, and it's a lot like Glen, Watkins, just waterfall after waterfall. It was so beautiful. The cool thing about Buttermilk Falls is that you can go swimming at the bottom. I do believe you have to pay $8 to park, but there is a lifeguard on duty, and when the lifeguard is on duty, you're allowed to swim. It's at the bottom of this giant waterfall. I couldn't swim that day because the algae in the water, they weren't letting anyone swim. But if you go, bring a bathing suit. Okay, and as we continued our trek east, we went to a town called Little Falls, and we went rappelling, and it was Mason's first time rappelling. He loved it and wasn't scared at all.
Not this time, sugar.
A good time. You gotta be brave.
You gotta be brave, yeah, for sure.
If you freak out, that's how you get hurt.
Little Falls was a good town for rappelling. P.S. There were no little falls nor big falls in this rappelling experience. It was right by the train tracks, and trains were going past as we were rappelling, so I'd say that was a pretty cool spot. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Oh yeah, and of course, our shout out to one of our followers who commented on the last video. This is to a very dear lady I know, Tamisha K. She said, "How is it illegal to pick up trash? That makes no sense." Anyways, I love all of your videos. Please keep it up. Those waterfalls look beautiful. Thank you for commenting. Every time someone comments, it brings us up on the YouTube suggested videos, so more people can see these videos and follow along. Thank you guys. Bye. This week, comment.
Have you ever gone rappelling?
Have you ever gone rappelling? And would you try it if you had a trusted instructor?
Boy, I tell you what.
Okay, it's going.